everyone. Today's day 149 and get started. I want to have a shout out to Lisa Joan Scher from Portland, Oregon. I hope you're staying safe and that the fires aren't too bad there. Marianne from New York and Heidi from New York, upstate New York. So let's get started. Scoot forward in your chair. We're going to concentrate on stretching today and balance. So start with some deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Stretch and lengthen. Open the fingers. Pull your shoulders down as you reach. And release. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Lift. And lower. And palms forward. Lift up. Using your own resistance, press down. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, press down. Shoulders are down, abs are in, good posture. Fill the lungs, then let out all the air. Inhale and exhale. Good. Arms up, stretch and lengthen. Clasp your hands, point your fingers up, pull your shoulders down. Lift your head and chest, belly in, smile. And open your arms. Pull your shoulders down. Reach and release. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Press them down. If this hurts your shoulders and you can't lift the arms up overhead, just lower them. That's okay. You can still do the same exercise. Going for range of motion in the shoulders. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Press, lift. Now one at a time. Reach, lengthening through the spine, belly in, deep breaths, and release. Lower the arms, reach forward, and then pull back. There's a Zoom call this afternoon. I'll remind you after class as well, right after Nancy's class at 2:15. Just a Zoom social call. Hope you'll join in for that. Reach forward, pull back. Reach and pull. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together as you pull your shoulders back. And then alternate. Reach forward. Reach. Reach. And lower the arms. Flex your fingertips up. Shrug up. Press down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now alternate. Good. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Open the chest. Circle backwards. Everything we do in life brings us forward. We want to reverse that by opening the chest, pulling back. If we're on the computer, we're reading, we're driving, everything's forward. So we want to open the chest. Hands on your shoulders, bring the elbows forward, back, and around. Go for range of motion. And big arms. Inhale up, open your fingers. Exhale, back and around. Lift. Good. Now sweep the floor. Hinge from the hips. Sweep up, back, and around. Bigger range of motion. Press your feet into the floor, pull your belly in. And stretch tall. Clasp your hands, pointer fingers up, shoulders down. Lengthen through your spine as you reach side, center, side. So we want to improve our flexibility. That gives us more range of motion. It helps you with your walking. It helps you with your balance if you've got more range of motion. So we're going to focus on our balance and our flexibility today. Good. Come over to one side and hold. Open the chest, pull your elbow back and look up as you press your feet into the floor. Inhale, center, stretch taller, and reach over to the other side. Pulling the elbow back, open the chest, look up. And center, good, release. Now alternate reaching underneath your thighs, pulling the knees up to the chest. Flex your feet. When we walk, we want to pick our feet up and we want to walk heel toe. So practice lifting the knees. This is stretching the lower back and the hips. Good, now hold underneath that leg. Lift the knee up, lower down. Use the arms to pull the knee up. 10 times. 3, count with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now pull your knee up, shoulders down and back, flexing your foot, extend the leg out slowly, and then point and pull back. Flex and press out, point and pull back. Good. 3, we're going to do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, stretch taller, 8, 9. This time extend that leg out and hold it out. Seated balance. Sit tall. Taller. Little taller. And release. Good. Shake out your legs a little bit. Switching legs now. Reach under your thigh. Pull the knee into the chest. Lower and lift. Up and down. Loosening the hips and lower back. Sit tall. Shoulders down and back. Belly in, chest out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift that knee, shoulders down, flex your foot, press the weight out past your heel, and then point and pull back in. Flex out, try to straighten your leg if you can, and then point and pull back. Work through the ankle. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up. Lift and hold. Stretch taller. And release. Good. You should have felt that in the quadricep. Good. Now you're going to bring one knee out to the side. Take that hand. Press the knee open. Press the shoulder down and lift your arm. Opening the chest, getting a real good stretch through the waist. Look up at your hand. Circle the wrist. Reverse your circle. Good. Hold here. Pull your shoulders down, open. This is a modified triangle in yoga. And then if you can, slowly reach your fingertips down toward your ankle. And then slowly lift back up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. Shoulders stay down. Reach. Lift. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And come up. Pull your shoulders back. Open the chest. Open the fingers. Hand to hand. Lift and open. As you open, press that arm against your inner thigh, opening the knee, opening the hip. So you're getting a stretch in the inner thigh as you work the waist. And release. Good. Switch legs. Bring that leg in. The other leg opens. Palm opens, pressing the inner thigh open. Extend the arm up. Shoulders down, look up. Circle the wrist. And reverse your circle. Good. Press the knees open, opening the chest. Reach down toward the ankle if you can, and then slowly come back up. Make sure your abs are engaged. Two more. This is called a triangle pose in yoga. Hold here, open the chest, and then hand to hand, open. Exhale down, inhale, open. One more. Hold. And release. Good. Bring that leg back in. Extend one leg out. Hand on the bent knee. Sit tall. Scoot forward in your chair. Hinge from the hips. Reach toward your toes if you can, so you're feeling the stretch in the hamstring behind your leg. Lifting the toe up. Reach your arm up by your ear. Pull your shoulder down and back. Make sure your head and neck are in line with your spine. And come up. Release. Switch legs. Hand on the bent knee. Sit tall. Hips press back, leaning forward. And then gently reach toward your toe if you can, lifting the toes up. Arm comes up by your ear, pressing your shoulders down, hips back. Lift up and release. Good. Arms out. Seated balance. Lift your knee. Rotate the knee open. Lift the chest a little higher. Knee back to the center. Rotate the knee in from the hip, center, and lower. Good. Switching legs. Seated balance. Sit tall. Rotate your knee open. Back to the center. Rotate the knee in, center, and down. Good. Stretch tall. Bend your elbows. Pull your elbows up against your ears. Lift your head and chest. Shift your gaze up. Take a few deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your mouth. And if you feel confident, go ahead and close your eyes. Deep breaths. Fill the lungs, and then exhale, let out all the air. Allowing more oxygen into the body, into the organs, keeping them healthier. And by closing your eyes, it's working on your balance and letting your body be aware of where you are in relation to space. Open your eyes, stretch tall. Clasp your hands, take your hands behind your head. Pull your elbows wide, inhale and look up. And then exhale, elbows in, chin down, rounding your back. Belly button into the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more deep breath. Good. Release. So whenever you finish an exercise, you want to finish with an open chest instead of closed chest, because we want to get out of that habit of closing. Hands down on your chairs now. Lean back. Extend one leg out. Press down with your palms so your body is in a straight line. Lift your leg up and down. Knee points up. Body straight, abs in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch legs. Press down with your palms. Body straight. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Both legs extend. Body straight, press down. Abs engaged. And release. Bring one foot in and then the other. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, pull your elbows wide. Lift one knee as you rotate from the shoulders, alternating legs up and down. Rotate from the shoulders. Good. Reach under your thigh now. Pull that knee up again. Circle the ankles, sitting tall. Open the toes, pull them apart, and then rotate. I hope you're doing your ankle rotations every day, keeping those ankles strong and flexible. Reverse. Reverse again. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. You're going to feel this in the shins and the ankles. Reverse. And reverse again. Reverse. I recommend doing this every day, first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, and then again before you go to bed at night. Release, especially first thing in the morning. Switch legs. It sends a signal down to your brain, circle the ankle, that you're going to be walking, and it warms up those ankles so you're less likely to fall. Reverse. Reverse again. Pull those toes apart. Reverse, sit taller. One more set. Circle. And other way. Should be feeling this. Good. Release. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, lower. Hands down to the chair. You're going to lift your hips just an inch or so off the chair as you press your shoulders down and then lower down slowly. So as you lift, pull your belly button into your spine. Engage your core using the upper body strength and the abs to hold the hips up. And then lower down slowly. Again, lift, press, hold, and release one more time. Lift the hips. Release. Good. Now take the feet chair hip width apart, hands across your chest or on the thighs. We're going to slowly stand up, pressing the feet into the floor, and then slowly sit back down. Use your chair if you need to. Be careful. Feet are pressed down, abs are in. It's a slow, controlled movement, building strength in the legs. Good. 2 more. Come on up. Sit back down. And one more time. Stay up this time. And let's walk to the back of our chair. Holding on as needed for balance. Your feet are parallel. Never pull back on the chair. Press down with your chair. We're just going to walk our feet back. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me better. Walk your feet back. Press your heels down, straight line. Ears, shoulders, hips, and ankles in alignment. Abs in. So this is a modified plank. So you're building strength in the core by keeping your body nice and straight. Now we're going to do some push-ups by bending the elbows. Body straight. Make sure your chair is not going to move. It's got to be sturdy. Push down, elbows back. Press your heels down, strengthening the arms. This is a good exercise to do against your sink in the bathroom, or if you have a kitchen island or kitchen countertop, this is great to do. So add this to your exercise list when you're in the kitchen or in the bathroom before you brush your teeth. Do a few push-ups. It's going to build strength in the upper body. Good. Now walk your feet back slightly and lower your chest. Try to tabletop your back by pulling your tailbone back, lengthening through your spine. Bend the knees. Little pulse. Weight back in the hips. Press. Pulse. Lower the center of gravity. Good. Round up slowly, walking your feet in. Lift your head and chest. Press down. Look up. And release. Body straight. Let's come up on our toes. Use your hands as needed for balance. If you lose your balance, step wide and bend your knees. So let's practice that. Come up on your toes and then step wide and bend your knees. Bring your foot in, alternate legs, lift up, step wide and bend. Come back in, lift your heels, step wide and bend. Building strength in the ankles. A few more. Lift, step wide, lift, and wide. Good. This time, come up on your toes and balance. So pretend there's a string lifting you tall. Belly in, zip up your pants, come up and balance. Let go with one hand if you can. Make a fist, rotate your thumb in and out. Focus on a spot in front of you that's not moving. Release, switch hands, make a fist, rotate in and out. And release. Now, if you feel confident, go ahead and let go with both hands. If you lose your balance, step wide and bend your knees. Good. Release, lower your heels. Sink into the hips, do a little pulse. Your weight is back in the hips. Balance is just something we need to practice all the time. The more we practice, the better we get at it. And bending the knees, building strength in the legs. Lowering our center of gravity, that's going to help us catch our balance if our balance is off. And come up. Good. Now you're going to alternate pulling your heel back. So stretching the quadricep, pull your heel back toward the back of your leg. Flex your feet. Flex. Good. Now let's hold one leg up, knee to knee. Lift your chest, press down with your fingertips. Zip up your pants. Let go with one hand if you can. Switch. And if you can, let go with both. If you need to, lower that foot, but keep all your weight on your support leg. Nice. And release. Shake out your legs. Switch legs, pull your heel up. Shoulders down and back, abs in. Let go with one hand. Open your toes, pressing the ball of your foot down and the heel down at the same time. Switch hands. If you can, let go of both. Try not to let the ankles roll. And release. Good. Shake out your legs. Now bring one foot forward right underneath the chair. The other foot is back. Both feet are pointed straight ahead. Press down with your hands. Lift your chest. So you're straightening that back leg, pressing that heel all the way down. So if the foot is rotated open, make sure you rotate it straight. And the front foot needs to be right by your chair. Belly in, lift one arm. Stretching tall. Good. Switch. And now rotate your back knee open. So the front foot is straight, your heel is in line with the middle of the back of your foot. You're going to hold on with the same hand that the same foot and hand are forward. The other arm is going to open. As you open the chest, look back at your hand. Bend your support knee. Look back at your hand. Good. Now take that arm and cross it over and then open. Exhale, round, reaching, stretching through the waist. Inhale, open. Ground your feet into the floor. Your legs are your foundation. You want them steady and strong. Open. Now reach your back hand to your back leg. Face forward again. If you can, let go of your front arm and lift that arm up. Opening the chest. This is a reverse warrior in yoga. And release. Good. Hold on. Rotate your foot straight again. Press your heel down. Lift the chest one more time. And now bend your back knee. So your weight is centered between your legs. You're doing a lunge. Feel your legs working. And slowly come up. Good. Switching legs. Foot right under the chair. Other foot comes back. Make sure both feet are pointed straight ahead. Try to press that back heel down so you feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Press down with your palms. Lift your chest. Inhale, reach tall if you can. Exhale, release. Switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Good. Rotate your back foot open. Whichever leg is in front, you're holding on with that hand. The other arm is going to open, opening the hips, looking back at your hand. So the knee is pressed open. Your feet are pressed hard into the floor. And then bring the arm across. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, cross your body. Inhale, open. Good. One more. Reach and open. Press your front knee open. Lower the hand to the back leg. Square your hips back to the front. Lift the head and chest, grounding your feet into the floor. If you can, lift that top arm, opening the chest and look up. And release. Good. Rotate that back foot straight again, pressing heel down, lifting the chest. And then bend your back knee. Your back heel will come up, lowering your center of gravity. Your weight is centered between your legs. You're doing just a little lunge. Hold here. And release. Good. Shake out your legs. We're going to step back a little bit, do some push-ups. So take your feet about hip width apart, bend your elbows, and straighten. Shoulders are pressed down, abs are in. Good. Now you're going to turn your hips to one side, bending the knees. If you can cross one foot up in front a little bit. Otherwise, keep your feet staggered with your knees bent and rotate. So you're rotating from the hips a little bit. One foot comes forward slightly. Leaning toward the chair. Good. And pivot back to the center. Walk your feet back out. Lower the chest. Tabletop your back. Pull your tailbone back. Bend your knees. Come up just a little bit. Hips are back. So rotate to the other side. You can bring your outside foot forward just a little bit, bending the elbows. So your hips are at an angle. Just switching the exercise just a little bit. Good. And then pivot back to the center. Walk your feet back out. Lower your chest one more time. Bend the knees. Chin down, belly in, roll up slowly. Walk your feet back up. And then take your hands behind your back. Elbows squeeze together, open the chest and look up. And release. Squeeze your glutes now, squeeze tight, release. Shoulders down and back, abs in, squeeze, release. Squeeze all the muscles in your body and then release. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, and release. Good. And now we're going to lift our knees up. Flex your feet, belly in. Make sure you're holding on and that you're safe. Good. Now tap one toe down, belly in, little tap. Lengthening through the spine. And touch the toe down. Rotate from the hip, knee open. Cross the midline if you can. Working the hip and your standing leg. Rotate in. Rotate out. It's raining here in Austin. We need that rain. Three more. And release. Shake out those legs. Good. Switching legs. Tap the toe. Tap, belly in, shoulders down and back. Rotate the knee in and out. In, out. Good. Release. Shake out your legs. Take your feet just past hip width apart. Circle the hips around. Hold on if you need to. Loosening the hips in the lower back. And then reverse. Good. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Reach tall. Exhale, release. Rotate your knees open. We're going to sink into our hips. Our back is neutral, so it's not arched, it's not tucked under. We have a natural curve in our spine as we lower and lift. Knees come right out over your toes. Good. Come down and pulse. Little pulse. Open your toes. Hold low. And now lift one heel and then the other. Lift. Building strength in those legs. Good. Come up. Bring your legs in and shake them out. Great job. Let's do some pelvic tilts. Bend your knees, feet hip width apart, squeeze, release. Belly button in, exhale as you squeeze, inhale and release. Make sure you can hold on if you need to. And hands come behind your head, elbows wide, open the chest, shift your gaze up. Gently reach to one side. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the other side. And And center, bend your elbows, bend your knees, hands on your shoulders. So just the upper body's going to twist. So from the waist down, I'm not moving. Gently stretching my back. And center, good. Arms extend. Bring your feet all the way together if you can. The closer your feet are together, the more you're going to challenge your balance. So if your balance is off today, step a little bit wider. If you can, bring your feet all the way together. Small circles with your arms, shoulders down, belly in. And then slowly bring your arms forward, keeping that circle going. Hold here, touch your shoulders, extend out. Touch, open. Concentrating on your posture. Good, 5 more. And rotate your palms down, pull your arms back behind you, bend your knees like you're going to jump into a swimming pool, shoulders down, pull back, press, press, press. If you need to hold on with one hand and just do one arm and then switch and do the other arm. We'll keep going. Press, 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 back flat, belly in. Pretend like you're going to dive into a pool. Ten more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So that's working the back of your arms. Come on up, flex and point your wrists. Fingers up, fingers down. Knees are soft, belly in. If your balance is off, step wider, bend those knees. Now bend your fingers and bring them down, and then bend and pull them up. Fingers down, fingers up. Working through the hands and the wrists, strengthening the forearms. Good. Now rotate your palms up. Bring your fingers up and down. Working through the wrists. Good, now bend your fingers in and bend them out. Pull them in, pull them back. So reach toward the wrist and then extend out. And release. Feet wide, bend your knees. Inhale, open your arms and chest. Make an X with your body. Give yourself a nice big hug, bending your knees. Gently twist side to side. Inhale, deep breath, open the arms and chest. Other arm on top, hug, rock side to side. And open the arms wide, open the arms and chest. And this time, cross the body, reaching to your hips, chin down, belly in. Round your back. Inhale, open the arms and chest. Exhale, cross the other arm over, round. And open. Good. Release. Let's just stretch our neck gently. Take your hand, pull your head over, stretching the neck. Never force the stretch. Push that opposite shoulder down. And switch sides, ear to the shoulder. And center. Turn your head, look over your shoulder, abs in. Center, turn the head, look over your shoulder. And center, clasp your hands, roll the wrist. Reverse. Twiddle your thumbs. Go ahead and sit down if you need to. Reverse, we're almost finished. You're doing great. Inhale, open wide. Lengthen through your spine. Release, let's work our jaw. Open the mouth wide. Ah, oh. 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 Ah. Faster. Ah, oh. 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 Good. And smile. Stretch and lengthen. Lower your hands. Palms together, shoulders down and back. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hold on just a second. I've got a few quick announcements for you. I want to say hello to some of you. Local participants, Lisa DeVore, Sakito and John, Steve, Jane and Larry. Good to see all of you. Patty and Roger. Hi, everyone. I miss all of you. Globally, we've got Joan in Portland, Marianne in New York, Heidi in upstate New York, Grace on Long Island, Edwin in California, Lamilla in New Orleans. So thank you so much for joining us. We have a Zoom social call at 2:15 Central Time today, right after Nancy's Rhythm and Moves class. So I hope you'll join us then. Great to see you. Have a nice day. Thank you.